When you think of DC, you certainly think politics. Cinematically, military, government, and espionage films certainly have had their link to the nation's capital. My next guest takes us on a journey with a young woman named Kara who moves to DC for grad school and meets and falls for a lobbyist named David. Except Kara's a spy and David's her target. Kara will be playing at the DC Independent Film Festival Sunday, March 6th. I have the film's director in studio with me now, Dippen Zinzuvadia. My bad.
That's
Welcome
fine.
to the show.
Yeah, that's good
I
enough,
told you
yeah.
I was gonna try to nail it, and then
it's better than most people do.
So sorry. Anyways, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. So I like starting at the beginning. When did you first fall in love with film?
Oh gosh, fell in love with film probably when I was 3 and I saw Grease in the theater. You know?
Really, Grease?
Yeah, Grease, yeah.
What about Grease? Wow. What?
Yeah.
What about
asleep.
Grease made you? Oh.
I mean, that's probably my earliest memory of film, you know, and then pretty much growing up until I was a teenager, watched a lot of Hindi movies, Bollywood films, you know. I didn't speak a lick of Hindi, but, you know, it was the stuff that was on, that my parents were watching all the time. So, you know, I don't know if you know who Amitabh Bachchan is, but he was my hero growing up.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
The Big B, yeah.
I gotta get my Bollywood
He was in
game
Gatsby.
up.
He was
Okay.
a guy with Leo, so, you know, it's probably his crossover role.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you know, this is a feature film.
Yeah.
This was your first feature, correct?
First feature, yeah.
All right. So, what gave you the genesis for this idea? Because this is kind of a big idea for your first feature.
Yeah, so...
first, maybe give a description to the audience about what it's all about. So.
Yeah, I mean, what you stated was exactly what it's about. You know, it's about a girl who moves to D.C. and, you know, from the get-go, from the first scene of the movie, we know she's a spy. And she meets a guy that she falls in like with, you know, and I'd say in love with. She falls in like with, and you know she's really gaming him. She's spying on him. She's trying to get information from him, and you know that's what it's about. And how this idea came about is, you know, I was living in California for a couple of years. I was here, and then I moved to California to kind of get into the whole film industry. And you know, after a couple of years there, I was like, you know, I want to make a movie, not really necessarily be a part of Hollywood or try to, you know, climb those walls, get into the studios.
Right.
And I came back and I started thinking of different ideas. And, you know, the Anna Chapman story, you know, she was that spy that got caught. 10 of them were caught. 4 of them were right here in this area, literally in this area of Arlington, Clarendon. And, you know, they were spies that were, you know, not jumping off of overpasses onto a car like, you know, Angelina and Salt, or not drinking martinis, you know, shaken or stirred, nothing like that. They were just spies that were here living a normal life and collecting information. They're what you call intelligencers. And that was actually the original title of the movie. And then it kind of evolved into, you know, a female character, and evolved into the name that it is today, which is just Kara. So.
And you wrote the screenplay?
I wrote it as well, yeah.
Okay, so let's just talk about that. Writing a strong female lead. What did you just write a strong lead, or did you intentionally think I want to do a strong female lead? You
know, it evolved into that. You know, I mean, what it is now as opposed to what it started as is so different. You know, it went through so many edits and rewrites, and it didn't necessarily start as a female lead. It was just, you know, as you progress with the writing and it becomes something, you know, you just look at it from different angles. You kind of, you know, set it aside and you say, what if, you know, Kara's an alien, you know, and you throw it out to the universe like that and something different comes back, you know, and you know, it just kind of evolved into, you know, a female role and, you know, really what it is today. It didn't necessarily start with the female lead.
Okay, and how long did it take just to shoot and edit and all that good stuff?
To shoot, we spent about 20 days. Yeah, I took 2 weeks off of my regular job. And
nice.
And yeah,
so I'm talking about getting it done. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so yeah, my wife didn't get a vacation that year.
Oh,
she got to take care of the kids though.
Hey, right. Hey, but you're at DC Independent Film Festival.
Exactly,
so I
yeah,
guess
you know, it was all worth it. Yeah, so spent, those 2 weeks shooting it, a few days here and there, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then editing it took a lot longer than I expected. I really, not to brag or talk great about myself, but I really did a detailed, good job of pre-production and getting everything ready for production. And I was like, okay, once I have it all in the can, I'm gonna do editing and this and that. And that was a really big challenge, to
Yeah.
find the right editor to. It's just overwhelming. You have so much footage and data, and you're just trying to put it all together. And I could have planned that better. And I think next time I'm gonna know. I know the whole process from beginning to end, all the way to now, sitting
Right.
here, doing this and
Right.
marketing and festivals. Those are things that I kind of put out of my mind for a long time. I didn't go to festivals. I didn't explore festivals or any of that stuff. I just kind of was like, I'm going to move back here. I'm not going to work on anybody else's film. I'm not going to do shorts, no music videos, none of that stuff. I just want to do my feature. That's what my end goal is, and that's what I just focused on. And, I could have focused more on, the post-production side of things. So it took me, quite a while to do post-production. Less than a year, but, I could have done it, more efficiently and better.
You know what? You are watching or listening to Picture Lock. I am talking with Dippen about his first feature, Kara. What a humble guy. I appreciate you actually putting it out there that, that is what it is. Hey, at least you got it in the can.
Yeah.
And you're right. I think, especially as an independent filmmaker, you do have to think about the entire package. But like you said, look, you're here now. So let's just talk a little bit about your lead actress. What's her name? And she did a pretty good job in terms of, carrying the different weights on her shoulders that she has within the film.
Yeah, no, I think she did a great job. Her name is Davin Ralston. She is from Richmond, and she lives in the city. And she's a theater actress, and she was almost about to miss the premiere because she was going to be in a show, as a lot of the actors had that conflict. But yeah, I think she did a great job. I auditioned many people for all the roles. There's a lot of roles in the film, but for that one in particular, I auditioned maybe about 4 or 5, and there was just something I really liked about her, not only for the role, but I just felt like I got along with her from, the get-go, and I felt like, I was able to work from her in the audition, work with her in the audition, and that's the thing. Not everybody brings exactly what you expect when you're auditioning them or hiring them to work with you, but
Right.
It's really about, are they able to work with you and bend and, give ideas and argue with you and still be respectable about it, and, and I felt that she had all that, and I was really glad I went with her.
Nice. Did she cut her hair for the
No,
movie, or
she didn't.
It was already...
yeah, it was already like that, and it was something I had thought about, and I was like, do I want that? And I was like, maybe we'll put a scene in there where we're shaving her head, and this is why she has short hair, because I don't know, you've seen it, so she has the lice, as she came from Russia in her flashback scene. So we try to try to put that in there without actually shaving it. So we kind of cut right when we started with the clippers on the wig. Yeah.
Well, you talked about it a little bit. You're going to be playing at DC Independent Film Festival. Can you let us know what date and time it's going to be showing, and then also what you're going to be doing with the film after?
So it's going to be March 6th at the DC Independent Film Festival. It's going to be at the Carnegie Institution for Science. It's going to be at 12:45 is the showing, and then immediately after that, they're going to have a cash bar, for an hour and a Q&A along with that. Nice. And my plans for after this, I have some other festivals. This is still early on in the festival season, so I'm going to see what happens with other festivals, and I'm starting to look into different VOD options, Amazon Prime and Netflix and iTunes, and there's so many options out there. There's even small distribution markets that a lot of films from some of the relatively smaller film festivals get picked up for, and they get distribution. So
yeah.
A lot of it's hope, and the other side of it is just keep pushing on with marketing myself and doing stuff like this and getting festivals. So
awesome. Yeah. All right, Dippen. So if people want to get in contact with you or check out the film, how can they do that?
Well, I have a Facebook page. Very anti-social media. I shouldn't be, but I started a Facebook page. So it's facebook.com/chosenfilms.
Okay.
And you can see information for it there.
Awesome. And you spell chosen differently, right?
CHOZIN films, yeah.
All right. You know, Dippen, you inspired me through this conversation, man. No, seriously. You said, I'm going to move back, and all I'm going to do is shoot my feature film.
That's all I wanted to do.
And you did it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, my man.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
coming on the show.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.